Hey everyone, welcome back to English Booster. Let me ask you a simple question. What will you do tomorrow? Will you go to work? Will you meet your friend? Will you watch a movie? Or maybe will you just sleep all day? Well, whenever we talk about something that is going to happen in the future, we can use the simple future tense. And in this video, I'm going to make it super easy for you. First, let's understand what we mean by future. Think of a time in three parts. The past is something that has already happened. The present is what is happening now. And the future is something that will happen later. For example, today I am at home, but tomorrow I will go to the office. I am not going to the office right now. It is something that will happen later. So we say, I will go to the office tomorrow. That's a future action. The magic word will. Now comes the most important word in today's lesson. The magic word is will. And here's the good news. Will stays the same with every subject. For example, I will study, you will learn, he will come, she will help, we will travel, and they will play. So, whether the subject is I, you, he, she, we, or they, we simply use will. No changing the word, no extra ending, just will. Formula. Now let's learn the formula. It's very simple. Subject plus will plus verb's first form. For example, I will study tonight. I is the subject. Will is our helping verb. And study is the first form of the verb. Another example, she will call you later. We will travel next month. So remember this golden rule. After will, always use the first form of the verb. Will plus go, will plus eat, will plus study, will plus call. Keep this rule in mind because it will save you from a very common mistake. Now let's see a real life scenario. How we actually use simple tense in real life. Imagine you are studying and suddenly your friend calls you. Your friend asks, "Can you talk now?" But you are busy. So what would you say? "Sorry, I'm studying. I will call you later." Notice something? You are deciding that the call will happen later. That's why we use will. I will call you later. This is how future tense appears in normal everyday conversations. Shopping scenario. Let's take another real life example. Imagine you are shopping and you see a pair of shoes you really like. You say, "Wow, I love these shoes. I will buy them." Now here's the very common mistake. Some people say, "I will bought them," but that's incorrect. The correct sentence is, "I will buy them." Why? Because after will, we use the first form of the verb. Buy is the first form. So remember, will plus verb's first form, not will plus past tense. Now see everyday examples. And believe me, you use this tense much more often than you think. At home, you might say, "I will clean my room." At the office, "I will send the report today." At a restaurant, "I will have a coffee." And when talking to your next holiday, we'll visit Goa next month. So, simple future isn't just a grammar rule from a textbook. We use it in our real conversations, plans, decisions, and promises. Now, what if you want to say something that will not happen? That's easy. Just add not after will. The formula will become subject plus will not plus verb's first form. I will not go. She will not come tomorrow. But in everyday English, we usually use the shorter form. Will not becomes won't. So, I will not go becomes I won't go. She will not come becomes she won't come. Both forms are correct. Now let's learn how to ask question. This time we simply move will to the beginning. The formula is will plus subject plus verb's first form. For example, will you come tomorrow? Will she join us? Will they play today? Will he call me? And how can we answer? If the answer is yes, I will. And if the answer is no, no, I won't. Pretty easy, right? WH questions. We can also use simple future with words like what, when, where, why, and who. The formula will be is WH word plus will plus subject plus verb. For example, what will you eat? When will you come? Where will you stay? And why will she leave early? So whenever you want to ask about a future action, this structure will help you build the question correctly. Now let's just play a 3-second challenge. Okay, now it's your turn. Let's see how much you have learned. I'll give you a sentence in Hindi. Try to say it in English before the answer appears. मैं कल तुम्हें कॉल करूँगा. I will call you tomorrow. Here's the second one. क्या तुम कल आओगे? Will you come tomorrow? And here's the last one. हम next week travel करेंगे. We will travel next week. Finally, recap. Before we finish, let's quickly remember our 3 golden rules. Number 1, will plus verb's first form. Number 2, will not becomes won't. Number 3, for question, use will before the subject. That's all you need to know to start using the simple future tense. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments what will you do tomorrow. And if the video helped you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to English Booster. Keep learning, keep improving and keep boosting your English. See you in the next video.